Here we go, folks. We've got some Week 9, Season 8 action for you. And we've got quite the little matchup for you with some already a little bit of playoff implications. We've got the Aardvarks versus the Turtles. And the fun thing about this is they are in the same division. They've met already. So I went back and looked at the box score, and I found some interesting things. There were a total of 8 interceptions in that game. And despite that, a ton of yardage. And then despite that, not many points scored. 26-13 was the final all the way back in Week 4. The Aardvarks took it away, likely due to all of Leo's 5 interceptions from the Week 4 matchup. So, without any further ado here, we'll get 3, 2, 1, go. And Corin Nurses is back in the game. Or back on the team. And here we go. Second matchup of the season. Turtles will win the toss. And they elect to receive, as usual. And decent return. Has a couple of moves, crosses the 30. Drags the guy across the 35, and here we go. Play action pass. That was a long delay on that play action. Tosses. Nice catch. All the way down to the Aardvarks 29-yard line on one play. A lot of motion before this play. It's called. Gets the pass off anyway. Caught it. And he'll run to the first down marker before being tackled. The Turtles are moving. They're calling the same play. Why not? It's called again. And this time, pretty much the exact same result. Thrown kind of into coverage. Caught for whatever reason. And they'll drag after a push-pull to a first down. Is that the third time they called that play? Throws to the back of the end zone to a well-covered receiver. 2nd down, 7. Run play straight up the middle. He'll get all but the one last yard he needs to push it in. This one should get it. And it does. Turtles go up 6-0 early. Panda Khan coming out fast, coming out fierce. And the extra point is good after bouncing off the upright. 7-0. And so far, Leo shows no signs of his Week 4 self, who threw 5 picks. He was on it that drive. Every pass. Right on the money. And this is a huge return. Corin, who just returned from injury, is already playing a role here. Off tackle run to the left tackle. Gets a few. Shotgun. A lot of options on this play if the line can hold up. The quarterback just takes off with it. 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and manageable. It's that off tackle run, I do believe it is, and the Turtles converge on that hole quite well. So the Aardvarks will attempt a medium-long field goal here, and looks good to me. And it is good, 7-3. Moki Zobian. And here comes Baxter Stockman. He's been a return man in this league for many a season. Pro form, straight up the middle. It's never good when the running back outruns his lead blocker on those line plunges. Now Leo's starting to get happy feet. 3rd and long already. And he is going to... he had a lot of defenders pursuing him. He does manage to get the pass off. It's knocked away. And that'll be that. So let's see if Corin nurses, or Corin whatever, she cannot replicate the return from the previous punt or kickoff. Shotgun. Looking for a receiver. He's just gonna run it himself, folks, and no one's gonna catch him. Torrey made that look easy. Torrey nurses on a 70-plus yard scamper. So as we wait for the next kickoff, I wanted to look up real quick and just see who owned each team. I think, yes, Eric Nurses owns the Flying Aardvarks. That's why everything's Nurses. Duh. And here we go. After a very nice return, 4 wideouts. Short pass right to the middle. Leo's still looking good. If he can just keep his composure in that pocket. That play action is real slow to develop sometimes. Shotgun, 3rd and 7. It's still manageable. He'll do the draw play. Despite a nifty move to make the first tackler. Oh, they're going for it. 4th and 2. And he gets it. And he's going to get much more than the 2 he needed. 20, 10, touchdown, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Panda Khan playing a huge role in this one. He did not play much of a role in the last one. Rocksteady was the leading rusher with 4 attempts and 47 yards. Panda Khan doesn't even show up on the box score. But we're almost done with the first quarter, and there have been no interceptions. They're going to get way behind the pace of the last game. As I mentioned before, 8 interceptions in the last game, 5 by Leo alone. That's a big sack, General Trag, after a long grapple in the backfield. Wow, that's a big sack. He had forever and a day to make a choice, and he just took the sack instead. And the owner of the Turtles is Philip Anthony. He's been around a long time as well, along with his infamous kick returner Baxter Stockman. Talking to some other people around the league, Leo has a bit of a mixed bag as a reputation for being a quarterback in this league. Philip Anthony has made the playoffs a couple of times. Did not get very far. Leo fading back to pass. He's finding all the right receivers and making all the right decisions so far in this one. Another first down. This slow developing, that's the actual handoff. 5 yards straight up the middle. And that'll get just enough for another first down, folks. Offset eye, tight end at the bottom. This will be a pass. And Leo throws it deep. And a JJ. My goodness. This is not the Leo we saw in week 4. This is not the Leo I've seen very often, quite frankly. What a JJ. What a throw. We're down to the 5-yard line, folks. Rocksteady catches a touchdown. I presume he's in the RB2 slot. And Leo's got 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, if I'm correct. If I recall correctly. That's one thing in the box score I wish they would include is they include interceptions, but they don't include pass touchdowns, which I've always thought was curious. But anyway, Corin having a hell of a return, crossing midfield, crossing the 30. This one's looking more and more like a shootout. 21-10. That's a called draw play, and that's never good. Looking for a receiver. Finds one across the middle. 3 diving Turtles defenders can't stop him, but they do tackle him immediately. 1st and 10. Passing. Throwing into coverage and out of bounds. That was not a good decision. Shotgun formation, looking for a receiver. Knocked away by the Turtles defenders. And 3rd and 10. We're already at 3rd and 10, folks. They can get a first down. It's possible. He's got a wide open receiver at the top. He will throw into coverage. And the Aardvarks will come down with it. Phase Gab. Boy, there were a lot of defenders in that area. I'm not sure how Tory Nurses threaded the needle on that one. And it's 21-17. They have already just about matched the point total of their previous matchup. As I mentioned in Week 12, it was a 26-13 Aardvarks victory. Panda Khan with another dump-off pass, but he'll get it all the way up to the first down marker, and the chains will move. We're almost done here with the first half. They will do a line plunge up the middle. They've still got plenty of time, nothing to panic about, but they are using their timeouts. This one, I believe, is a pass play. It is. He throws it wildly inaccurate. No one near it. That is the long, slow developing play action play. He throws it right across the middle to Stockman, who gets it for just enough. Again, a lot of just moving the chains here with the Turtles today. Moving the chains. Dump off to Panda Khan. This one looks good, folks. He's got moves. He's got him well into field goal position. They'll use their last timeout with 16 seconds to go. This one's going to be close. Bounces off the pole and in. (24-17). Corin Nurses with another modest return after the first couple being quite impressive. Shotgun. 1 second left. That was thrown wildly out of bounds. And that's a called play, and we're headed to halftime. So, I mentioned to you earlier, these are divisional opponents. The Aardvarks, very quietly, have a 5-2 record. No one's really talking about them yet, but they should be. The Turtles are 3-4 with a much larger point differential, which is curious. So it is possible that the Turtles have been getting just a bit unlucky this season. Handoff play straight up the middle, 2 yards. This play is called. Leatherhead takes him down for a sack. Handoff off the left tackle. Gets enough for a first down and then some. That play does not work very often that well. He pulled off 16, 17 yards there. And this will be just a couple straight up the middle. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun. They're going back to the passes. He's got a couple of choices. Throws it a medium route. Caught. That's more than enough for a first down. Looking for he's got a couple of options. Oh, just out of the reach of a receiver streaking down. He was already inside the red zone on that. Couldn't quite pull off the connection. And there's an interesting set of moves. Gabe. Made a lot of defenders miss. He had forever and a day. He does find someone. This one will be a touchdown. And the Aardvarks and Corin Nurses connect with Tory Nurses. And looks like it's going to be a tie ball game. This game is much more competitive than the last one. And still no interceptions as we make our way through the third quarter here. Stockman, his team could use some of his magic right about now, and it looks like he's going to give him some. 30, 35. Oh, diving tackler. He only had one more man to beat. Line plunge straight up the middle. About 3 yards in a cloud of dust. 4 wideouts now. Who's it going to be? Tosses it short. 40, 38. Pass plays, got the short curl route open. Caught to the 15. What a play. 4 wideouts now. This play worked a lot at the beginning of the game, but Corin Nurses is going to take him down for a sack. Corin Nurse is doing double duty. Either that or that was a mistake on the graphic. 3rd and down and 18. And he's going to have some time, and he's got a couple of options. Who's he going to pick? Oh. Well, he has the chance to take the lead here late in the third. Can he do it? It's going to be close again. This one is not close, folks. April O'Neil. Boots went through, putting the Turtles up 27-24. With less than a minute to go in the third quarter now. Corin Nurses gets them back to the 22 pro form. This is the off tackle run on the bottom of the screen. He'll get a big chunk of yardage, and that play is working a little bit more and more as the game goes on. Oh, fumble goes out of bounds. Running play off the left tackle. That didn't work this time. They're going to do it again just for good measure. And with a broken tackle, they're going to get... Oh, they didn't measure it, huh? They're going to say 4th and 1. Ouch. That hurts. And the Aardvarks are going to punt it away. They're going to punt it away pretty easily. No pressure there. And here comes Baxter Stockman. Very modest return there. 4 wideouts, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. He's got a wide open receiver at the top. And he's going to squeeze it in there between 2 defenders. He'll get tackled almost immediately. And it is now 1st and 10. And after a long, slow developing play-action play, QB just takes it himself back to the line of scrimmage. Leo looking for answers, oh my goodness, what a diving play there by Rocksteady. He is coming up with some clutch catches in this game. Ooh, what happened there? A line plunge. Big gain. The guy wasn't fast enough, and somebody who's got a lot of speed and is feeling real good today dragged him down, and there's a sack. Turtles are looking to make this a 2-score game. Can they do it? On the draw play, he breaks a tackle and gets it almost back to the original line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 12, big play here. Can the Aardvarks hold them to a field goal attempt? They can. After the quarterback wildly throws out of bounds. Ooh, this one could be dunk. In 30-24, they're going to need a touchdown now. And we're getting to that point where everybody might be down to their final drive. What a return by Cora Nurses, and if there wasn't a better time for it. 1st and 10 at the 39. Handoff off the left tackle. Crossing the first down marker, and then some, and folks, the Aardvarks have a chance to take the lead now. And they do. 31-30. But the Turtles control their own destiny. Very little time came off the clock on that drive. I don't know if I could even call it a drive. I believe it was one play with a fantastic return. But speaking of fantastic returns, Baxter Stockman says, Cora Nurses, you ain't nothing. Oof, pass play this close to the end zone. This could spell trouble. I would just take the sack. Oh my God, he throws into triple coverage. And still Casey Jones comes down with it. I believe that's 4 passing touchdowns for TD, Toss, and Leo today. And they'll go back up by 6 in a blink of an eye. So 2 touchdowns and about 30 Tecmo seconds have come off the clock. And here come the Aardvarks. And the QB's just going to take off with it. He's looking like he's feeling pretty darn good. He's making some nice cuts and making some tacklers miss. He'll bring it all the way to the Turtles side of the field. Shotgun now. Torrey looking for a receiver. What? Wow. I didn't even think it was to him. But it was, or her. Oh, a fumble. And the Turtles recover. And that spells disaster for the Aardvarks. 1:05 to go. The Turtles are just going to look to salt the clock. This is probably just going to be, nope, they are passing it. And TD Toss and Leo takes off with it, and he'll get a first down, and that might be it. The Aardvarks are now out of timeouts after taking one there. And it's all over but the crying, I'm pretty sure, unless there's some magical fumble here. Turtles 37, Aardvarks 31, handoff. And, is that a first down? Sure is. Sure is, folks. And this will be a draw play right up the middle for the Turtles. They'll get 5, 6, and that'll be it. Ladies and gentlemen, I sure hope the folks like this one. 37-31 Turtles. Leo looking like a completely different quarterback from their Week 4 matchup. Panda Khan getting above 100 rushing yards. And they're going to get closer in the standings. One game will separate them now. This is Joe Shitbag Mitchell signing off.